Yo, good morning. I'm gonna play some ABC Murderers Part 2. There's Part 2 by the way. What's up? Yeah, Part 2, as I said. There's the murderers now. Where's up? Buckle up your face belts. There's buckle it up. Let's here we go. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Where are we now? I'm Japp about the B letter.
It is not. Japp appears to be snowed under.
Ladies now.
Japp appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
Yep.
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Yep.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien. We should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
No problem.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Japp, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Holy shit. On the back hill. Good job. Yeah.
Bexhill is a delight.
I do not... Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Japp waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Yep, indeed. Indeed, that's true. What do you got? Finish what White Haven after round over. Again.
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
Victorian house.
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture. Although, personally, I prefer more modern buildings.
How do you...
Chief
I fear your admirer. We haven't yet identified the victim. Death
was...
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place.
No. The guide is open. A braided seatbelt. This key is marked. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes. Either the murderer. This key is too small. This key. The young woman. Either the murderer stole her belongings or she put these marks. A braided seatbelt. This key is too... She was a great beauty. She was a great... The... Either...
A nice one.
Apart from the marks on...
Oh, that's what I was
Let us now try...
The rated head. Yes, three. Oh, no. By surprise with their own belt. Okay.
The poor child must have been strangled with his braided belt.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
The medical officer...
That's what she showed.
You... This hat... This hat... A dual locking padlock. Firstly, I have to enter the padlock. The number is upside down. This is definitely at number 6.
Seven. Something. 6, 7. Or something.
Firstly, I have to enter the padlock. Firstly, I have to enter the padlock's code.
What does it mean? Oh. Oh my god, 715. First. Betty.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is... So, the young lady did have a name starting with B. It definitely... The purse is... Here is the... A top brand lipstick. As well as a photo of the...
Japp has gone to the police. The victim has been...
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. Never mind.
Yes, she...
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
He'll be husband.
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo? This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. Hastings appears... I fear that this... Certes.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat. This woman must be the owner.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a...
I'll bring it.
What a pity. I need to know that... These are the different... I should consult the red... Where is Betty? Betty worked from... Most probably a single man. This bill may have been written by Betty. Most probably a family. Betty served a family and a man on his own. A whiskey.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Hey.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
I find young people today very hard to understand.
You needn't tell me that. A few weeks ago they argued just outside the cafe. Imagine what my customers must have thought.
Do you know the reason for their dispute?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me, I have work to do.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide a...
It is an interesting idea.
I don't think so. I have nothing to add.
Look at random people, bro.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you.
I do not know if that is a compliment. You are Betty's sister.
Yes.
Can we come in?
Please. My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be able to speak.
Do not.
Did you know your sister's...
No. I arrived by train this morning. She went out last night.
What was you?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
It would not be polite. This gramophone is magnificent. Family. What is she feeling at the moment? Betty's older sister is not just sad, she is angry.
Right,
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
origins.
Do you know where we might find him?
He works at the estate agent's, Court and Brunskill. Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
This young woman is far too clever not to...
Do you think she's hiding?
That is... I did not say anything of the sort. Who knows, maybe Megan...
She may have had... Or maybe...
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him. Looking at all the clothes she took, it looks like Betty has a very busy life. Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited. It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family. Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Okay, who's that?
Something on this clock, but strange. There, that's better. Strange. What a strange mechanism. The cogs are blocked by... The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked by... The cogs are blocked.
Okay.
Could this... Could this... Could this... Good. It should be... Look, a key. This could be useful. Strange. The cogs are blocked. This metal disc is stuck. This metal disc is stuck. This I've finished. Medicine. Something on this. There, that's better. What a strange mechanism.
Right.
I definitely need an object to... This leg is not what it has. Good. It should... Look, a key. This could be useful. Ah, something clear. A new lock has appeared. This could be useful.
It is.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know Betty, I enjoyed. My dearest Betty, a record sleep. A record sleeve with an Henry. Without a doubt, Betty used to sing. I've finished. Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited. The Barnard appeared to make music a priority in their budget. They're all Miss Mother. That doesn't work. Let us see. This looks like solfège. This looks like solfège. It looks like something goes in here. That doesn't work. 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 I cannot open it. That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step. That doesn't work.
Oh my god.
I must have... There is bound to be a... That doesn't
Bro. Yep,
work. There is bound to be a clue somewhere. I heard the sound of a... That doesn't work. I just have to... That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone. She is looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner? They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, he's a bright man. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and...
I hear... Donald appeared to be very much in love with your sister.
Yes, he was mad about her.
Mad, you say? Being madly in love can often be destructive, and Mr. Fraser was known for being jealous, I believe.
No more than average. Men are always slightly possessive, especially when they are with a pretty woman.
You are a poor liar, Mademoiselle Bernard.
Excuse me, Mr. Poirot, but I do not see why you are interested in our humble little crime.
It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man, slightly reserved too, and as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago. But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day.
Well?
He'd commit murder.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Bernard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
And
If... Let us... Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. You've seen Fraser? Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case. This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. Yeah. This man looks suspicious. Donald Fraser is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking white horse.
Leave me alone. Tell me that it's a mistake.
Sadly, did you visit Betty yesterday afternoon?
No, I haven't seen Betty for 2 days. I was at the office yesterday afternoon.
Can you prove that?
Of course. But why this question? Betty died yesterday evening, didn't she?
Yesterday, a guest came to the Ginger Cat alone and ordered a white horse whiskey, and, by the look of it, you also appear to be fond of this brand.
Yes, it's a good whiskey and not cheap. I only drink it on special occasions. Or tragic ones.
I understand. Do you know what Betty's plans were yesterday evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot. I would like you to leave now, please.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, I thought the
Yeah. Let us now try and get our Bremsel. You are very...
And yet...
Yeah, but I'm gonna end the recording.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
No, it wasn't hut number 5. Let us think again, mon cher. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6. Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a coat.
The killer tries to remove his victim's belt. She panics and tries to stop him. She runs away, pursued by her assailant.
No, there is no sign of a chase. Things must have happened differently. Let us think again, mon cher. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand. All that remains is for our criminal to leave his signature.
We are almost there. The body is in a high place, but the murderer did not strangle his victim with his hands. Let us think again, mon cher. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened. Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Dude.
No. This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. Right. Right, back.
Yes, sir.
Japp has decided to reveal
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
There again. They're not there again.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to... No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately. Hello, Japp.
Where
In
today?
It is not a...
I'm end recording it. I'll go with peace. Bye. Bye.